Hi, how are you? So in this video I'm going to be taking a look at a very interesting portable stereo or boombox or whatever you prefer to call it. This is an RCA portable stereo. The model number is RP7770A. And I'm not exactly sure when this thing was manufactured. I'm estimating sometime in the 90s. But it's a really nice little machine. It's the kind of machine that it would be very easy to find this in a second-hand store, in a thrift store, in a Goodwill, places like that. I could see something like this popping up in a store like that. But basically, it's got a little bit of everything. Now, first of all, I'm going to go over the front of the machine. So basically, we have AM, FM, radio. And actually in a moment I will show you, you can choose between AM, FM, and FM stereo. And we also have double cassette, so you can dub from tape A to tape B. And just to show you what the eject looks like, so this is the eject for tape A. Nice and smooth. And here is the eject for tape B. Yeah, very nice. This thing overall is in good condition. There is a fault up here on the top, which I'll show you in a moment. But overall, it works great. Again, I'm estimating that this thing is probably 30 years or almost 30 years old, and for its age, it still works great. And there's a little feature on this thing that I love, and I'll explain it to you in a moment when I go over the top of the machine. So basically that's it. We have our two speakers here and here. They are not detachable. And I will show you now the features on the top. Let's have a look and see. So here's what we have on the top. And I'm going to start over here on the left and work my way over. So over here we have a graphic equalizer. We have bass, mid, and treble. And of course we have the controls here for tape A. We have direction, stop, eject, rewind, fast forward, play, and you can also have reverse mode where you can switch the direction of the tape and flip from side A to side B. Here's the controls for tape B. We have pause, stop, eject, fast forward, rewind, play, and the record button. Now, as I mentioned a moment ago, there's something about this particular machine that I really like. You basically here have an input for CD. Now again, this is kind of what indicates to me that it probably came out sometime in the 90s when tapes were starting to sort of die off and CDs were really taking off, because it's giving you the option to input a CD player. What I really like about this is that you can basically use this portable stereo as an amplifier. Again, you're not going to get a lot of volume, but say for example if you're a bedroom musician like me, if you have a little bedroom studio and you're looking for a very simple little amplifier, for example, I can run the output from my mixer into here and use this portable stereo as a very primitive amplifier. It's very handy. We have a headphone jack here for 1/8 inch connection. We have a surround button, or I should say simulated surround. We have our main volume. We have bass boost, and as you can see, the button has fallen out of place. I may get that repaired sometime in the future. We have a microphone jack, and here's our function selection. So again, we have CD aux, we have radio on, we have high-speed dub, and we have tape, radio off. Now coming over here on the right-hand side, we have our band selector for the radio, and as I mentioned, AM, FM, FM stereo. We have this little light that comes on when you do hit an FM stereo station, and here's our tuning button for the radio. And it also has a very nice handle on top there. And I'll just give you a brief look at what it looks like on the back. Yeah, so basically this is what we have on the back. So here's our little panel for the batteries. I'll just show you what that looks like. Yeah, pretty dusty. It needs a good cleaning. As you can see, it takes 6 C cells. We have a handy little compartment up here to store away our power cord. And I'll put the cover back on. And we also have over here a very interesting button. This button over here is beat cut. And I never fully understood what that means or what that does. If you know what that is and what that function that serves, please leave a comment. Let us know. So just going back now to the front of the unit. Okay, I'm just going to briefly turn the radio on, being very careful not to get to play any copyrighted material. I really don't want to get dinged.
And a beautiful tent and some cheese that I'm making.
Your debts to become unmanageable? Alan Marshall and Associate.
L'homologation aussi et les procurations. Alors, il va vous présenter.
Okay, so as you can see, it still works great. The radio works great. I'm not going to play any tapes in this particular video, but I have played tapes in the recent past and they sound fine. Just overall, a really nice little machine. If you happen to stumble across this in your local secondhand store, I would highly recommend that you pick it up. Again, it's got everything. It has auxiliary input, a microphone jack, bass boost, all of these things. What more could you want? A built-in graphic equalizer, high-speed dubbing, a really nice little machine. So again, this was the RCA RP7770A. Thank you for watching. Hope you can join us again next time. Please leave a comment, give us a thumbs up, and as always, please subscribe to the channel. I post new videos every week. It won't cost you anything. There's no obligation on your behalf, but every time someone subscribes, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. We'll see you again next time. Take care. Bye-bye.